in the first 2 seasons, Bellamy's character was so focused on, like, he had a mission to protect his people and whatever, like, definition of his people he had. Now that they're kind of saved, I guess, no one's really safe in the world of the 100, but is that still his primary motivator along with his sister moving forward, or is there something else that is a priority in this new season that wasn't before?
Yeah, I don't, like, it's hard for me to say with season 3 and all that kind of stuff. I can only know what say what I would feel as Bellamy. I mean, you would think that these, like, Clark leaving, I reckon, is exactly what everyone wants to do. Is just trying to get away and just have their own space. But you know, I think Bellamy's going to take on some responsibility and, you know, try and become that leader that Clark couldn't be. She left, and I think that he was kind of annoyed about that because she was supposed to be the leader. She was supposed to be the strong one and stay. And now that she can't do that, I guess that he's going to try and step up into that role.
How do you envision that reunion between Bellamy and Clark when she does come back?
I'd imagine there'd have to be some strong words. I mean, she kind of just abandoned him to go do her own thing, and they were supposed to do it together. He helped her pull the lever and said together. He said, "Please stay here with me." And she said no. So you think you might want to just have a few words about that, but we'll see what happens. You know, then again, you know, they're in war, so it's kind of like, you know, you get a free pass to do anything you want. Yeah, we'll see.
Season 2 featured so many physical scenes for your character.
Yeah.
Climbing through tunnels, fighting. But the one that gets me the most is they say, okay, we're going to put you in your underwear and hang you upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, that was brutal. That was really tough, that one. And it went over a couple of days as well, so it was like, yeah. When you hang upside down the first couple of times, you're like, oh, that's not too bad. But when you do it like, you know, 15 to 20 times, it gets really painful. And then to have to get up and also to do a scene, I was kind of like, Eve, hurry up, say your lines. It's like, it's really painful. And like, a guy coming in kept missing his cue, and I was just hanging upside down. I'm like, can we just go, like, get through this? But, you know, that's fine. I mean, I like those difficult, hard days, and, you know, they're the ones that I find most rewarding. So, you know, I can complain about it, but I actually really enjoy it. A bit of a masochist that way.
What can you tease about 301? What can you tell us about 301? Nothing. Come on, you have to give us something.
You gotta talk to Jason.
Have you even started filming yet?
No.
How about Bellamy and Octavia? Like, what can we expect from them this season?
Well, she's grown a lot, you know. I don't think he needs to protect her so much anymore. So I'd imagine that relationship's going to develop into something else. Probably a bit more of like a level pegging kind of thing, and you know, see that develop along. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see how she feels about the Grounders and how Bellamy feels about the Grounders. You know, they're always going to have that rift and that conflict. But we'll see where we go. Yeah.
There have been a couple lines from Bellamy where he references history and sort of seems like a bit of a history nerd.
Yeah.
Do you have any headcanons about that or where that came from?
Well, I mean, his mother used to teach him that stuff and read them stories to him when he was younger. And I think that you know, like Conan Iliad and all that stuff, and those stories of adventure for Bellamy were the escape, you know, and for Octavia as well, because she was just hiding under the floor. I'd imagine a lot of the kids on the Ark would have those kind of stories of the outside world, because even though they're on the Ark, and you're still kind of locked up there and you're in a vacuum of space, you know, and it's so amazing outside but you can't go outside. So I'd imagine a lot of those kids, which is probably why, you know, there's always those adventure squads that go out, is because they've only ever read stories about that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, I think that kind of Greek mythology, it's always good to have that as a reference in any sort of film or show. You know, it's like it's a nice kind of intertextual kind of reference to have.
For the cameras, can you give us a little bit of Bellamy?
Bellamy?
Yeah. His accent, can you put it?
What do I say?
Come Bellamy. Any line.
How about
I always, when I warm up for Bellamy, I always say, I like this grand piano. I really like this grand piano. I don't know.
All right, thank you.